noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. Hey, you're feeling unsure about your finances these days. Well, you're not alone. That's why Noble Gold Investments is here to help. Let me tell you to you, straight from the folks who've already helped. One man said that noblegoldinvestments.com's crew walked me through everything and no stress. Another one said, and with their help, I can finally sleep easy at night. And now this month, noblegoldinvestment.com is handing out for free these 5 ounces of pure silver, America the Beautiful coin. If you qualify, look at this, for the IRA, and they'll give this to you guys. It's unbelievable. 5 ounces, so heavy. Invest in gold or silver with www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Or pick up the phone and call them at 877-646-5347. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com. Noble Gold Investments, the only gold company that I trust.
The 5 American prisoners released by Iran in a contentious prisoner exchange have arrived in Doha, marking the beginning of their journey back to the United States. One of them expressed his eagerness to visit an Apple store to discover the latest phones, having spent 8 years behind bars. These former prisoners were initially transported from Tehran to Doha aboard a Qatar Airways aircraft earlier today, and upon their arrival at the Doha airport, they were warmly received on the tarmac by Timmy Davis, the United States ambassador to Qatar, the Daily Mail has reported. The cost of securing their release amounted to $6 billion in frozen funds that the United States had confiscated from Iran back in 2018. The U.S. now asserts that these funds will be exclusively allocated for humanitarian purposes. Additionally, 5 Iranians who were formerly in U.S. custody have been set free. Among these 5 individuals, only 2 have returned to Iran. 2 others have expressed their intention to remain in the United States despite their convictions for acting against American interests on behalf of Iran, while 1 has been permitted to relocate to another country. President Biden and his administration have faced criticism for this agreement, with some critics contending that the United States has once again overpaid in its foreign diplomatic efforts. It's also worth noting that only 3 of the 5 released American prisoners have been publicly identified. On Monday, Canada took the step of expelling a high-ranking Indian diplomat while conducting an investigation into what Prime Minister Justin Trudeau referred to as credible allegations suggesting possible connections between India's government and the assassination of a Sikh activist on Canadian soil. Now, Trudeau, addressing Parliament, disclosed that Canadian intelligence agencies had been actively examining these allegations in the aftermath of the fatal shooting of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a prominent advocate for an independent Sikh homeland known as Khalistan. The incident occurred on June 18th outside a Sikh cultural center in Surrey, British Columbia, the Associated Press has reported. During his participation in the G20 summit the previous week, Trudeau raised the matter with the Indian Prime Minister Modi. He conveyed to Modi that any involvement of the Indian government in this incident would be unacceptable and requested cooperation in the ongoing investigation. As a result, Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly announced the expulsion of the head of the Indian intelligence, which is stationed in Canada. The stealth capabilities of a U.S. fighter jet seem to have worked so effectively that authorities faced considerable difficulty in locating a debris field following the disappearance of an F-35 due to a pilot ejection resulting from a, quote, mishap. Officials disclosed that the debris field was ultimately discovered on Monday evening, situated approximately 2 hours northeast of Joint Base Charleston, an air base located in North Charleston. However, specific details regarding the incident were not provided. Joint Base Charleston had been collaborating with Marine Corps Air Station Beaufort in the effort to, quote, locate an F-35 involved in a mishap that occurred on Sunday afternoon, NBC News reported. Fortunately, the pilot managed to execute a safe ejection from the aircraft identified as an F-35B Lightning II jet. The pilot was subsequently transported to a local medical center and is reported to be in stable condition, as conveyed in a Facebook post around 5:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, responsible for one of the unit's training squadrons to which the jet belonged, confirmed the, quote, mishap on Sunday and the successful pilot ejection. Captain Joe Littner, spokesperson for the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, stated, quote, the mishap is currently under investigation. Notably, the aircraft was in autopilot mode at the time of the pilot's ejection, as indicated by Jeremy Huggins, a spokesperson at Joint Base Charleston. Authorities had concerns that the aircraft could have potentially remained airborne for some time. Requests for comment from the Federal Aviation Administration were unanswered at the time of reporting, and the specific circumstances leading to the pilot's ejection from the aircraft still remain unclear.